I had a personal situation where I don't know if you've ever heard of the anonymous group. Like
That sounds like
The hacker group?
yeah, they're the vendetta ones that wear the white mask.
Okay, yeah,
They're
yeah.
like the
Yeah,
private,
okay.
like
They'll expose people and shut
yeah.
down their bank account.
Oh.
So there, we had to go check occupancy of a property, and this person said that they bought the property at a tax auction or something like that, and they were the
Okay.
owner, and they threatened that they were going to kill us if we ever stepped on their property.
You?
Yeah. And we went through a whole nightmarish situation with this group anonymous that got involved. They were outside of our office picketing. They spray painted our building.
Oh my God.
And they were wearing these masks. So even when the cops came, the cops could not ask for their they know all the rules and laws and et cetera.
Oh, my
so we couldn't
goodness.
identify them. And then when we brought them to court, they ended up threatening the judge. And they put all of the judge's information online, who his kids were, where he went to school, his number, his email. They put all my personal information on there. They were contacting my daughter.
Bro.
For like a
This is
year.
some frightening shit.
Yeah, and the bank would not help us at all. We told them we didn't even want this property anymore.
Right.
And
We don't
they
want
said-
it anymore.
They said, sorry, it's been assigned to you. You have to go through. And they just basically bailed on us. And it was just ugly.
Did you get through it?
We ended up getting through it because the judge, he put the one guy in jail for 14 days. And then they became even more irate.
Right.
And then the judge just basically was talking to him like a person, like, how are we going to squash this?
Right. Let's
Yeah.
just put this behind us, dude.
Like, this is going to get worse and worse. I can throw you in jail for a year, but what good is that going to do?
Right.
Yeah, and it just, eventually they gave
And what did the guy say? What was his demands? Was he like, I want my house back or something?
At that point, he was in the house, and he would just argue with the judge. Like, they know the laws, they know rules, they know everything.
I just think
and-
it's so crazy when people are so smart like that and that's how they choose to use it. Like,
Right.
I mean, it sounds like that's a different anonymous. The anonymous now is very goodwill intent. Like, I
Well,
don't.
they're all they're hackers, so they
Yeah,
like
but that
using-
sounds like some really crazy stuff. Like, they're usually helping people out that get screwed over by government, helping people out that get screwed over by banks,
Oh,
all across the world. But that, like spray painting and vandalizing, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was ugly.
bro, that had to be frightening for you on a personal level.
It didn't frighten me. It made me angry, and it made me want to do things that would have been out of the norm. Because
Right.
especially when they started contacting my daughter,
oh,
man.
yeah.
and they were putting all her information out there on social media. They knew where she was going off to college. They put all this information out there, and then sending her derogatory
Oh, my
stuff.
gosh.
And at that point, as a dad, you just want to go grab him by the throat and just
Right. And you know where he lives.
yeah. And so that was the hardest part.
Wow,
And
yeah.
trying to get the judge to go along with you, but he's being attacked too. It just made it terrible.